I'm going to kill you, you know. The Watcher pauses and glances back at Chloe. Oh my gosh! Before this is over, whether I live or die, I'm going to find a way to slit your throat. That's a promise. Hey guys, it's Gabriella and welcome back to another episode of Hooked. If you haven't seen all the other episodes, they're in that playlist right up there. Just go click on them and watch them because they are so spooky and oh my goodness. So the Watcher is with Chloe, and before we find out what he has to say, make sure you follow me on all my social medias. We have Twitter for Kids Gaming and Gabriella SKORYS, and you can also follow both of those over on Instagram, and you can follow me on Snapchat. All right, let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, so it's like, for some reason it's like messed up, and so like it already is showing part of it, so just don't look at the other parts, and then it catches up for some reason. I don't know, whoever wrote this messed it up. Okay, Chloe, where am I? Chloe mutters as she rolls onto her knees, able to breathe normally again. She hears the Watcher circling her in the blackness. What forest is this? The Watcher stops and places a gnarled hand on the gnarled trunk of the ancient tree over whose roots Chloe's tripped. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. More riddles? Poetry, actually. I know it's Robert Forrest. How does she know that? Then you know where you are. The forest, dark and deep? Yes. The proverbial deep, dark forest of all these fairy tales. Really? That's what you call this place? There's a tinge of playfulness and no shortage of sarcasm in Chloe's tone, and it gives the Watcher a moment's pause. 2 minutes ago, this girl was on the brink of death, and now she's giving him attitude, I'll bet from her knees. Shall I invite my friends back to play? No. Chloe's answer comes quickly, and with a hearty helping of humility. Not to mention fear. Please don't. Then be civil. My apologies. And my thanks to you for running them off. Why is he here? That's better. However, with regards to this place I find myself in, I'm simply saying it's not a very original name. The deep, dark forest? And as for being civil, who kidnapped who here? Chloe waits for the answer to a question which the Watcher regards as entirely rhetorical. You know who brought you here. And as to the name of this place, I would have to ask, how is your ancient Sumerian? What? How well do you speak the oldest dialect of the Sumerian language? Not at all. Why? Because the true name of this place belongs to the first language, a language that died out 100,000 years before the creation of writing. If you can't even comprehend simple Sumerian, well, it's from a dead language to humanity? Yes. But not to you? No. Oh my gosh, you guys, what is happening? How many languages do you speak? All of them. Every language that ever existed? The Watcher cannot discern whether Chloe is impressed or disbelieving. Dead or alive, I understand them all. Impressive. So what do you call this place in the first language? The Watcher hesitates, again trying to determine whether Chloe is playing a game with him, or simply trying to establish a more congenial rapport. As it seems, he is the only thing keeping her alive at this point. The name of this place would not sound like words to your ears. Try me. Silence. And not just from her companion, but from the forest itself. Chloe no longer hears the Watcher moving around her, rustling the fresh fallen leaves. And then the quiet is broken by a sound originating an inch from Chloe's ear. Deep groaning noises, like the yawning of ancient timber in a creaky old house, when their outer walls are pressed upon by strong and relentless wind. Eerie sounds that make Chloe shiver, and the forest falls silent again. That, Chloe, is the name of this place. Satisfied? It's haunting, but quite beautiful in a way, if you say so. What does it translate to English? Chloe hears the Watcher sigh into the darkness. It translates into English, Chloe, as you very well know, as the deep, dark forest. Gotcha. Just want to make sure we're on the same page. So, yes. Do you have a name? Chloe, what is your plan here? Not one that you can understand or replicate, no. Let's give you one then. Let's not. This time it's Chloe's side that is swallowed up by the night. Am I here for a reason? Is she like trying to like talk her way out of being murdered? Of course. But don't expect for a moment I'm going to tell you what that reason is. Fair enough. But I can assume it's your job to watch me and to make sure nothing happens to me? Yes, I'm going to keep you alive. For now. So we'll be spending some time together. Possibly. Then I need to call you something. No, you do not. Of course I do. Let's see. Bob? No. Al? No. Dick? Careful, Chloe. I'm tired. Chloe quickly interrupts. Tired is a terrible name. How about sleepy instead? Like the dwarf and Snow White? You like fairy tales, and we're already in the deep dark forest. I'm tired of your voice. You know what? You're more of a grumpy. Chloe is like losing her mind. So that's what I'm gonna call you. Grumpy. Aware she's pushing her luck to its outermost limits, Chloe hesitates in the darkness, waiting for the Watcher to reply. What she is not aware, however, is the Watcher's face, an inch from hers in the blackness, as he tried to read the intentions that should be etched so vividly on her face. But for all his searching, all his insight into human condition, parts of the girl's mind remain a mystery to the Watcher. Perhaps it's because Chloe doesn't even know what is motivating her at this point. Whether she's playing games to buy time, or if she's really trying to establish a rapport because she knows he, the Watcher, Grumpy, is the only thing keeping her alive at this point. Or is the girl just different than the rest he cannot see? So for the first time, the Watcher wonders why the powers that put him on to this girl's family all of those years ago. Are you there? The Watcher closes his eyes and inhales Chloe's breath as her words ring in his ears. And in that moment, he knows she's not afraid. Not of him anyway. Grumpy, are you out there? Perhaps I should have let you watch your father's guts being ripped out and devoured. The voice comes from behind Chloe, cruel and menacing. Why would you say that? Do you fancy us chums, Chloe? Friends? Partners even in this fairy tale? No. The word comes in a whisper filled with fear and disappointment. Good, because we are far from that. What are we then? Us? The Watcher answers with all the apathy he can muster. We are nothing. I am no more, no better for having you around, and I will be no less when you are finally dead and gone. So if you do the math, we are nothing because you are nothing. Do you understand? The faint splash of Chloe's tears hitting the forest floor is all the answer the Watcher needs. Good, because I have work to do. The Watcher makes no effort to be quiet as he stomps off, trampling leaves and twigs as he goes. I'm going to kill you, you know. The Watcher pauses and glances back at Chloe. Oh my gosh! So much for building a rapport. Before this is over, whether I live or die, I'm going to find a way to slit your throat. That's a promise. So don't fall asleep, Grumpy. Chloe hears the Watcher drum his fingers on the trunk of a tree as he weighs her words. You certainly are welcome to try, Chloe. And with that, he's off, trekking into the deep, dark forest and reciting Robert's Frost. And while his words grow even fainter in Chloe's ear, she has no trouble deciphering the Watcher's meaning. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have a promise to keep. And miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Oh my gosh, okay, so guys, what is Chloe going to do? How does she possibly think she can kill the Watcher when, like, she can't even see 2 feet in front of her? Oh my goodness, this is just too much to handle. So the Snatcher snatched her, and the Snatcher has a plan, and the Watcher's watching her until the Snatcher's back or until the killer comes. I have no idea. I just want Chloe to make it out of this alive, but I don't know where she's gonna live because both her parents are dead. Oh my goodness. Okay, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe so you do not miss a thing, and if you want to check out some other Hook series, they're right there in that playlist. Go and watch them if you dare, because they're so scary. Okay, I will see you guys later. Bye.